On the systems, when we number for which the call has got dropped, we process it at the back end and we credit back a minute into the customer's account. He is informed through an SMS that the call has been credited to his account. So it goes and lies in the balance of the customer. So the next call which he does, first recognize that pre-minute and he picks it up. What I mean is, as I said there, that we will retain our Sabse Sasta position. However, we will start building value into the services which we offer to our customers. The pulse rate for call drop. See, we have a per second billing across 95% of our customers on a per second billing. However, when we credit, even if it's a second drop, we will go ahead and credit a complete minute into his account. Some of the media friends we met about 15 days back, I guess. I spoke and I announced about the network modernization then. What we mean today is the network which Uninor had out in the market was a voice-centric network. When we say modernization of the network, what we are saying is the entire network which is put outside, the hardwares which are put outside will be transformed into a new technology, a latest technology, which can provide high-speed data services of any kind of levels which you want to talk about in the days to come. So that's the network modernization which we are talking about. Across the country, we are about 24,000 plus sites. The entire sites will be moved into future-ready network. Where more than $200 billion is what is being spent on this, and the entire network transition will happen to really provide the future services which will be required by our customers. See, we are expanding the way which we are moving ahead. By the end of the fiscal year, we are looking at anywhere between 300 to 320 kind of stores to be there. 1 quarter to go, and I'm sure we'll be able to build it on to about 300 to about 320 kinds of stores in the days to come. We will stay relevant with the services which needs to be offered to our customers. What matters to the consumer today, as you saw that we also have 24% internet penetration. What matters to the consumer is he getting what he wants? 3G, 4G are jargons which telecom uses. But as a common man, what is desired is I need a download. Is the download happening? I need an upload. Is the upload happening? So we will stay relevant. What services and how, we will come back for sure. And that's the first step which we have taken. The network modernization is our first step towards making high-speed data possible. In what grounds? 3G, 4G, 5G, we are ready for anything in the days to come. So based on the requirement which will be there, we have a liberalized spectrum. We can use any of these GSM technologies with the spectrum which we hold. As I said, it's close to about $200 billion is what is a national deal which is there with Huawei. So Huawei is our partner with whom we will be transforming almost close to entire 24,000 sites which we have, and then whatever new comes in, we will go ahead with the new technology. We are not restricting ourselves, okay, I will do 4G or I will do 3G. We will go with the need which is there in the days to come. See, to our mind, all the technologies are coming in. We just need to see which is the best suited for the customer. As I said, 4G, 3G is my mind, or my advertising that I am a 3G player, I am a 4G player. But we will look at what is relevant to the customers. Telenor always has a stand, earlier Uninor, now Telenor, that we will be relevant to the customer. What he wants, we will give it. See, that's all being tested, to be very frank with you. It depends on a lot of positives and negatives around in the system. But for sure, it's at a testing phase. So I really not in a position to really comment anything. But I think we will be able to come back to you very, very soon on what exactly are we looking at. And speeds are not, constant, a bit static. They keep moving up and down basis how the things are happening on the network. Yeah, you are right. As I said, that Uninor earlier has acquired the banking license with our erstwhile partner, Mr. Dilip Sangvi and IDFC. So we already have a huge, rich experience of financial banking or mobile banking in Asia. So yes, the products are in the pipeline, and I'm very, very sure that soon we will be able to announce certain things around that. Yeah, see, mobile bankings and financial bankings will go hand in hand. See, at the end of the day, I think the future, credit card, debit card, smart card, etc., 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 you name it, is your handset. Yeah. So we cover almost close to 40% of the states of AP and Telangana already. All right. And just to share some statistics with you, last financial year, the telecom industry grew by about 8 to 9% in terms of revenue. Telenor grew by 38% in terms of revenue. Okay, so to answer your question, are you happy with the way you are progressing? The answer is yes. All right, 38% growth in terms of revenue, of the industry, of the 6 circles which we operate. So of course, yes, we are happy with our performance. In terms of adding customers, I think last year, we have moved to the number 4 operator in terms of revenue market share, in terms of customer market share. So are we happy? The answer is yes, we are happy. But at the same time, I think one should remember the changes which are happening in the industry. And we are up and ready for those changes happening in the industry, and we will go all out. Our incumbent operators are here for almost close to 18 to 20 years now. We have been here for 6 years, and where we have reached 47, 48 million consumers so far, we operate in 6 circles. In these 6 circles where we operate, the telecom caters to almost 50% of the Indian population, which means every second person has an opportunity to get on, and Uninor and Telenor now can go and serve them. So obviously yes, we are happy with the way things are moving, and that's what you see. 6 years we're talking about further investments. 6 years we're talking about growing further, expanding things. So last year we added close to 5,000 sites across the country, which really grew our coverage population by almost close to 30%. So it's a step-by-step movement which is happening. Some of them have taken 20 years. I'm sure we'll do that in the next 3 to 4 years. We will be able to catch up with it. But yes, our eyes are always that whatever the industry is growing, we need to grow at a 3x rate. The industry is growing at 5%, I need to grow at 15%. That's the motive, and that's the objective which we work with. So far we have been successful, and I'm sure with the kind of plans and the work which goes out in the market by the entire Telenor team now will help us to sustain this. Of course, the spends run into billions of rupees, and yes, it's a big spend which is going to go. Again, it talks about the commitment of Telenor to the India operations. Brand changeover are not easy jobs, but the task which we take on to ourselves is can we complete this task in 2 to 3 days time flat across the board. So that's the kind of machinery which has been put in place. Wait and watch, how it goes. But I'm quite confident that we will be able to do this turnaround in a very small period of time. And one more, why this gives this confidence is when Uninor launched in 2009, this kind of spread which it launched in, and the kind of time which it took to really go out and spread the network is one of the best in the world. I think I will have to really come back to you because we were so busy, because it's at a very short span of time that we have done this. It's at a national level, it's at a larger scale. The exact value, I think we'll be able to come back to you. We'll take your details and maybe we'll come back to you what exactly it looks like. Today, while you're being affordable, you have to start getting into the value part of it. and wherever we are present, I think you rightly asked the initial question that we today, where we are good. Where we are not there, we are not there. And the perception for the customer is, I am not available once I leave a Hyderabad city or a Guntur city. But yes, as I said, last year we have improved our coverage by about 30%, almost close to 700 odd sites which have gone in this state, and we will keep building. So my consumer who is already there, quality wise, yes, there is some way to go, but for sure we will be building that. And we don't have shame in saying that. That's the reason why we say that any call which gets dropped, I'll go ahead and give it to you. Once again, I would like to thank everybody for really making it here, and I'm sure we will need a lot of your best wishes to take Telenor forward. Thank you so much. And now up, life full paisa vasool. Thank you.